Alright then, as I promised previously, this will be another testing stream, specifically in the morning. And, well, let's get right to it, shall we? Because I do not have enough time to go around for anything related to reading, unfortunately. So let's just start out the battle sector, and we will continue right where we left off last time. Hopefully, by that point we'll have enough people, because I, as mentioned, cannot afford to wait any longer, unfortunately. I'd like to stay in chat, maybe read a few more things to you, but duty calls. And when I say duty, I of course mean household chores. Now, excuse me if I do sound a little bit hoarse. This should pass. It always passes. Oh, and before we get right back into it, we are starting to run low on intercessors, so how about we grab at least 2 more of them?
We are the sons of Sanguinius. We fight and we die for the Imperium.
And let's go over what we have right now. So there's Lieutenant Carleon, no longer Sergeant. I will need to see about replacing his master-crafted bolt pistol and chainsword. Now let's see how long along the line it was. Ways along the line. Might be prudent to consider investing into one of them first. What do we have? Savage Technique, plus 10 melee accuracy for the chainsword. Graces of the Angel, plus 50% momentum gains. Very useful. Sword of Sanguinius. Carleon ability cast. Let's see. 50% damage, plus 2 movement, minus 15 evasion. And then we get the Thunder Hammer to replace the chainsword. Other than that, Assault Tactics, which is the ability for Assault Squad, plus 15 melee accuracy, plus 50% melee damage, 75% basic range damage received. So yes, that is strictly for use against melee enemies. Crack Grenades for the Assault Squad. Hand Flamers for Assault Squad. Interesting choice. And Inferno Pistols for Assault Squad and Carleon. Finally, we've got Shock Absorption for Inceptors, Death from above for Inceptors, and Plasma Exterminators for Inceptors only. Now then, on to our next mission, Landing Pad.
I must remind myself that our presence on this moon is not an expulsion from Baal proper. It is for Lord Guilliman's sake, not ours, that Commander Dante sends us to Baal Secundus. The Primarch is splendor, but he is clearly uncomfortable in our presence, particularly with those of my sisters who display more fervor than diplomacy. Commander Dante has requested that we relocate our mission to the moon of Baal Secundus, at least until Lord Guilliman musters Indomitus and departs the Red Scar. While Canoness Martilia continues to counsel Dante, I have been commanded to take my sisters and attach to the 8th Company of the Blood Angels. I understand the Lieutenant's promotion is new, but he is already experienced with the synaptic leadership that compels the Xenos here. While our objectives align, my bolter and my faith are his. We will bring the Emperor's light to the darkest crevasses of these mountains. We will incinerate the alien. And we will honor the sacrifices made here on Baal Secundus. Lives lived for the Emperor are never cut short.
You arrived just in time for the speech, in the middle of the speech given by one of the Battle Sisters. And look at that. The rewards for this mission will be a squad of Battle Sisters. Do I smell a replacement for Intercessors? We'll just have to wait and see. Numerous commanderies of the Order of our Martyred Lady have accompanied Primarch Robuti Guilliman throughout the Indomitus Crusade, bringing the Emperor's light to the darkened and forgotten corners of the galaxy. Canoness Mortilia leads the Baal mission, which intends to help rebuild the communities of the Red Scar fractured by the High Fleet Leviathan. Even in recovery and grief, there is no room for heresy. As Dante and the Red Council wait for the Indomitus Crusade to depart, it has been deemed necessary for the Sisters of Baal mission to relocate to Baal Secundus. Yes, there aren't any Grey Knights around, otherwise I wouldn't be having this conversation now, can we? Besides, they're patiently waiting for their own turn in Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, which I will cover at some point or another in the future.
Damn Xenos! The more we hunt them, the more emboldened they become. Let us go see if the Sister Superior made it to the Sky Shield.
Now, once again, we are starting right in the thick of it. With a couple of Tyrannid lesser swarms already over here. Look, someone parked a Thunderhawk over there. Or maybe it's another one. There's the sisters. I'm gonna assume we're gonna need to rescue them and then kill off all of the Tyrannids. Let's reshuffle our troops a little bit. First of all, Invictor Warsuit will go back into the reserves. 2 of the Inceptors as well. As well as 2 Intercessors. Yeah, this will be enough. Now, Kroganax, you get closer to the vehicles. And we can shuffle you around like so. Should be good. Off we go. Yep, there's the Battle Sisters. Their ability is Devotion. Gains bonus momentum based on damage taken from enemy attacks, not killed. And they get +2 critical chance and evasion per momentum. They get regular Godwin Diaz pattern bolters, not the Astartes ones, of course. And they also have frag grenades.
Throwing grenade!
And yes, Carleon must reach the Battle Sisters. Everyone else, I suppose, can just tag along.
Assault Terminators, ready for action. Without hesitation.
There we go.
We are the defenders of Baal. Fire support.
Let's see what we can do.
Unleash devastation, brothers.
Very good.
Your will be done.
Now, let's see. What will Assault Terminators be able to do?
Firing.
Just soften them up a little bit.
Zone of denial established.
Still 70%. Should be good enough to finish them off.
Target acquired.
Yeah, like that.
We can handle it. My power is yours to command.
Bardaquinder goes that way alongside Kroganax.
Understood.
Furiosa Dreadnought should be right behind them.
By your command.
Aggressors follow up behind.
With strength.
Assault Terminators will be standing here on
Powerful
guard.
decision. For the Emperor.
If we can chip in with just a little bit more damage, that should be
Always
enough.
ready. Always vigilant.
Almost. Almost wiped them out.
With strength.
Just 55%, but that should be enough to soften them up.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.
Stay in Overwatch here.
Overwatch.
Carleon goes on... No, Carleon cannot go
The
on
blood of
Overwatch.
Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Braituro can. Wiping out an enemy unit makes you wish for a Grim Reaper sprint.
We
I
are
suppose
the Sisters
so.
of Battle.
I think you can wipe out this squad of gargoyles.
Target engaged.
Yeah, the grenades soften them up enough. Good to see.
By his will.
You, in the meantime, fall back to here.
Understood.
And set up an overwatch at this
They shall
position.
never walk in the Emperor's light.
Anyone else? No, just assault terminators, it seems. I'll end. Kroganax
The
Quindaran
defense at
Regiment.
Angelicum stands with you.
Just get ready on
I'll
overwatch.
keep an eye out.
And let's see what they throw our way first of all. Oh goody, more gargoyles. We do need to hurry up, otherwise the sisters will be wiped out.
We're taking fire.
Yeah, that squad will take a lot of damage.
We're taking fire.
Please let me restore all AP upon killing an entire group of enemies. It will happen at some point.
Taking fire! Taking fire! They will not break!
Yeah, they're holding out just fine so far.
Under fire!
However, we might need to consider replacing aggressors with something else. I'm thinking starting to lag behind another squad of gargoyles. Well, that squad of sisters is as good as dead.
We're taking fire.
But that leaves us with 2 more.
There is little left in this universe that I have not witnessed.
Ready to strike!
Acceptable. Now you over there.
are indomitable.
You'll also get a stern talking to.
Plasma fire support ready.
Just what I like to see.
Heavy close support. Confirmed.
%75 chance. Decent softening up. But Carleon does need to hurry up. Will be clipped by anyone? No. And another one for good measure. There we go. Anyone else? Sanguinary Guard. How far can you go?
Like the fires of angel wings.
Far enough, I'd say. Or as far as you can. Now, before you perish, you still have a grenade to throw. So take at least 1 squad of gargoyles with you. As for you...
We follow his light.
Yeah, open up on those gargoyles as well. Or at least, throw another grenade. We even managed to kill one gargoyle with a grenade. That's an achievement. But of course, there are venom thropes too. I don't know, let's blow off some steam. Assault Terminators, remove these Termagant's privileges to exist.
No mercy!
And they've been rendered combat ineffective.
Your orders.
The rest of you are on
Blasters
cleanup
awaiting
duty.
target. Engaging the enemy.
They're not spaghetti, they're rotten noodles. Spaghetti is a noble dish that should not be tainted with association with these creatures.
Of course.
Now, let's see, where was I? Right. That's a good strike.
Yet the meter Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
Let's see if our Furioso Dreadnought can also do some damage with his frag cannon.
Frag bombardment commencing.
Yeah, that is very good damage.
Inceptors waiting to launch.
And Inceptors will finish up that warrior. The rest of you, move up.
On my way.
Anyone else?
Bring me your broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
Might as well apply some armor to Quindar just in case.
They will fear to tread close.
Yep, that's a squad being practically wiped out, and will be actually wiped out in a bit.
We have been engaged.
Just slap them with your bolt pistols. At least they didn't shart. More Termagants and Hormagants, as well as warriors and gargoyles.
We are taking fire.
Hellblasters are okay for now. But once again, we need to hurry up.
We're taking fire. Ah! We are lifted by the blood of martyrs. I thought I saw something.
Early on, hurry up, or at least draw enough attention away. Oh, that's cheeky.
In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
Sanguinary Guard at your disposal. Ranged plasma on your request.
I think it's time to go for a breakthrough from this angle. We'll lead the sisters down here, as they are clearly exposed on those landing pads.
Their death is our only option.
24% chance to hit, huh? Not a fan of that. Time to restructure our
The
approach.
Emperor is with us.
And by restructure, I mean reorient.
Victory is inevitable.
Like that.
We stand strong. Throwing grenade.
Okay, Thunderhammers are good for softening up.
Break them on our shields.
But not enough to completely kill. Which means Baal Predator, you're gonna reassign over there. Now, Quindar, I trust you will take care of the Venom Throbe appropriately. Yeah, just like that. And another one. Wonderful. You'll love to see it. I know I do.
Heavy close support.
The rest of you, reorient yourselves. %, huh? That blinding venom hits hard, is all I'll say.
We are the Sisters of Battle.
Time for a breakthrough attempt.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Plasma fire support ready.
I am ready to help.
Heal up these
I
Inceptors as
go
well.
where I am needed.
I don't want them dead. At least not yet.
Of course.
Overwatch set. Aye, we'll have you back up in no time.
And that's over, everyone. Good tanking. Some chip damage here.
They wish to test their strength.
What was that? Motherfuckers, they're just getting themselves a new AP every time they kill some AP every time they kill a model. Unacceptable. You will be turned into paste. Effective next turn.
We will not break.
What are those, spore shotguns or something? Yeah, spine fists. Range 1 to 3, optimal 1. Base damage 2 to 3, 6 attacks, armor piercing 1. So yes, they are quite literally like organic buckshot. This might be ugly.
A fine welcome to Balfora. Does Sister Verity number among you?
I'm afraid not, Lieutenant. She was in the other Stormraven.
Do not worry, sister. We'll clear this landing zone of Tyranids and then go retrieve your superior.
Assuming she doesn't come to your aid first, Astartes.
Yep, there we go. Eliminate all remaining Tyranid forces.
Only in death will my duty be completed. Confirmed. My power is yours to command. I await your orders.
No, that's overkill. And that doesn't have enough range, so Stormbolter it is.
Opening fire.
Yetimeter Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
Forever watching. For the Imperium!
Can you kill it? I doubt it, but we can still give it a try. Now, what was that ability? Oh, besides Endless Hunger, what else? Synaptic Leader? Natural Killer, that's the one. Plus 50% melee damage, plus 1 action point. And I've been popping it at every opportunity.
We are the defenders of Baal!
Let's approach this tactically.
Engaging target!
47, 71, 61, 61, 39, 60. Get into effective range. Pop battle line tactics.
With precision, brothers!
And kill them. Please. Well, you almost got them.
Fire support!
Let's see if you can do some decent damage to these warriors. You did. Now Assault Terminators will finish off these warriors. And the Baal Predator will dispose of this Termagon squad. I think it will be even more glorious once it gets the flamers. I love my tank. I love my Baal Predators. Nobody can take them away from me. Not even GW. Now, back off carefully.
We are unstoppable! Break them on our shields!
You will get healed up, not to worry.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
And pop Righteous Exhortation.
Always
Now,
ready.
aggressors will go and break the faces of those gargoyles. As one Marine noted, the swarm has no right to live. And I agree.
Forward!
Anyone else? Ah, right. This squad of warriors. Be gone. These are Thermagons, so they will shoot at us.
Understood.
Some of you may die,
We follow his
and while
light.
it's not a sacrifice I'm willing to make, that is inevitable. I can at least throw a grenade at them.
Throwing grenade!
There we go. Now they have to take the long way around.
The enemy waits for us.
Potential targets detected.
Yep, there's more of them. There goes the
Honor
second
them,
squad of
brothers,
sisters.
that they died before they fell.
We're taking
Will we
fire.
lose this one as well? We might. We will. At least we got to them before it was a mission failure. Just, well, wish it was under better circumstances, so F in the chat.
Potential targets detected.
And it is good to see that the Tyranid warriors decided to kill themselves by attacking
They will know
aggressors.
death soon enough.
Alright, defensive formation, everyone. We'll meet the bastards head on.
Kill zone set.
This should be more than enough. But we'll leave behind a squad of Hellblasters just in case. Meanwhile... let's see those M Carmine Axes in action, together with Heirs of Ascalon. Goodbye.
With certainty.
Almost.
Hellblasters awaiting
That's why we have
target.
Hellblasters around.
Plasma fire
Finish
support
them
ready.
off. They might not care, but we do.
For the Imperium!
I await their mistake.
I'll keep an eye out.
Now, Brother Itura,
With the
heal up
day's
these
darkest,
Hellblasters.
we prevail through control.
And we'll wait for the rest of the Tyranids to pop in from this side. Because they are coming, make no mistake. Overkill? Maybe. But effective, nonetheless.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
That's what I like to see as well. Might as well surge again. No, you'll not put yourself in harm's way, not just yet.
Come, brothers. Battle awaits. Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
And let's see if they have any more surprises waiting for
Affirmative.
us.
Challenge accepted.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Defensive zone set. Moving into position.
Come a little closer. Here they all come. Warriors, Hormagons, Termagons, Venom Tropes. Wonder if they'll throw in some big guys as well.
Taking fire.
You can handle it.
Taking hits.
Render
You will
thoroughly
need more
combat
of that.
ineffective.
Impedance acknowledged.
And there is still chip damage. Gargoyles.
Better.
You hate to see it. Yet here they are again.
We are taking fire. Target is beyond my vision.
Yes, there it is. There's the big artillery. 2 of them even. Miss?
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Now let's finish this up.
They cannot stop me.
That's a 1.
I will.
And
never
that's
tire.
2. Almost. 2 HP. I will see you dead. In a bit.
The Defensor Angelicum stands with you. Affirmative.
Now, just because you decided to fly up to me, I'm going to hit you in the face. Finish off this Termagant. Good. And you should be able to take out this squad of Termagants as well. Good hit. Chainsword is, luckily for us, still effective against lower enemies.
On my honor.
Cannot activate our assault cannon strafe just yet because we just used up all of our ability points. 20%. Not ideal. If we get into optimal range, that should bump it up to 40%. It's still some damage.
Target acquired. For the Imperium!
Now, considering they've got artillery up in that position, best we can do is lure it closer to us, and then we can close the distance. At least in theory.
With strength.
Over here.
We will fall upon them with righteous fury.
Battle line tactics, let her rip. Well, of course, letter rip is a bit of a strong word when talking about their bolters. But
Heavy
still,
armor, awaiting your orders. Firing.
I wish that storm bolter was a little bit more useful.
We are indomitable. Aye.
You can wipe out those Hormagons. Now fall back.
Order confirmed.
I am tempted to let Inceptors fly a little closer, but their assault bolters won't do much damage against the artillery. Or the warriors, for that matter.
The Emperor is with us.
Let it rip if fits when fighting the noodles, I suppose.
The blood
I
of
certainly
Sanguinius
suppose
flows
so.
in my veins.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
Can you? You absolutely can. Wonderful. Just hope you won't be able to wipe out by the next artillery shot.
Inceptors waiting to launch.
Okay, time to be a little daring. There's one. There's the Exocrine. Another one was over there. Remind me, what are you armed with? Death Spinners. Armor piercing 3, damage 5 to 7 ballistic, and 8 attacks. Well, at least you don't have that ability that gives you 1 more AP. That's something to
Tech
consider.
Marine, standing by.
Victory for the Bloodblades! Victory for Skyfall!
You can start making your way towards the Predator. It will need your assistance. But the Quintar and Kyphirios Dreadnought can handle themselves over there. Because once again, that blasted artillery takes priority.
They challenge us from afar.
And
They wish
Starts.
you. I have faced better.
of course, it went after only one. However, the gargoyles always take priority. Another shot. That's a miss. Were those Hellblasters wiped out? Unfortunately, they were. They will be avenged, is all I can say.
We can handle it.
Finish off those gargoyles. Give tactical precision to Sanguinary Guard.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
And start working on those Hormagons.
Past, future, there is only service to the Emperor.
Okay, I'm counting on this to be good.
With certainty. Our blood ignites!
Once more. Will it proc now? Not quite, but we now have the surge.
Our will is immutable, our glory inevitable. For Sanguinius!
That'd be a bit of a waste. This is risky. This is very risky. And yet...
In mind, body and spirit.
Of course, there's a Venom Thrope. That gargoyle will have to go.
I await your orders.
As you say.
Firing?
We are going to need those heavy hitters on the field. Like, immediately.
We are the fear that strikes at their hearts. Victory is inevitable.
Now that is good damage, even with the reduction. Brother Itura needs to hurry
We
up.
are the defenders of Baal. Unleash the angel's wrath. Rolling to position.
The blood waits. My duty is service.
We are indomitable.
That's what I like to see. And some chip damage here. One, two, 3, 4, 5, and the sixth one is somewhere else. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Contempt is my armor.
We are taking fire.
Bastards.
Under fire.
They survived, good.
They wish to Jew.
That Sanguinary Guard, however, is in a precarious position once again. Wipe out the Venom Thrope. Surge.
Confirmed.
Wipe out the Warriors. Here's how we're gonna do this. Tactical precision. Attack. Sanguinary Guard did not attack just yet, or maybe use your plasma pistols. You motherfuckers are gonna get it. With extreme precision.
Opening fire. Plasma fire support ready.
I am ready to help.
Roger that. Order confirmed. For the Emperor.
Decent. Heal up Assault Terminators.
Heavy close support.
Inceptors will continue buzzing around. They won't be able to get too close to the Hormagaunts, and the Hormagaunts, frankly, shouldn't deal that much damage now that there's only one of them left. Kroganex is
needs
lagging
fixing?
behind. Now you should be able to finish off that final gargoyle. And that means there's only the Exocrine, this little sad Hormagaunt left. And you punched in the face. Until your face stops resembling a face.
There can only be victory.
Alright, Terminators. This honor goes to you. For our Hellblasters.
No mercy.
And for the 3 Battle Sisters, even though it was not them.
That appears to be the last of them. Let's go find this sister the Red Council sent to help us.
And let's look at those Battle Sisters that we unlocked. There they are, right in the troops option. Base accuracy 80, range 1 to 6, optimal 3. Base accuracy 80, range 1 to 8, optimal 3, armor piercing 2. While their bolter has armor piercing 1. 3 to 5, 3 to 4. Yes, so far Battle Sisters do not seem like anything special. Maybe they'll get better with upgrades, but we'll have to wait and see for that. I can still get a few of them around.
In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
2 of them, since they're troops. And replace our lost squad of Hellblasters.
Ranged plasma on your request.
On the bright side, our Sanguinary Guard is still alive and well. Yeah, not an upgrade yet. We'll see how it develops in the future. Because see, there is one last upgrade tree that we haven't unlocked yet. I do wonder what it's going to be. Do we have Only in Death unlocked? I think we do. And you know what? How about we give Incendium Cannon to Invictor Warsuit to make it a little better?
Only in death will my duty be completed.
We can also make our Hellblasters a little bit more useful by giving them Supercharge ability. Makes a ranged attack with plus 30% damage and plus 1 armor piercing, but each model has a 45% chance of taking 40 damage. Alternatively, it's time to start getting towards the Hand Flamer and Inferno Pistol and make our assault squads a little bit more useful. Assault Tactics, and then Crack Grenades. Which also reminds me that we gotta have some of those assault squads around.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
Yeah, they are in reserves. And we also have a couple of Battle Sisters in reserve as well. Which means they are going into reserves.
We are the Lords of the Assault Doctrine.
And up next, we are going to meet up with Sister Verity, so I'm guessing she is going to be responsible for the upgrades of Sisters of Battle units.
Not the entrance I had expected to make. But the Emperor protects, and dozens of Xenos surround me, eager to be purged by his wrath. The 2 pilots of our transport are dead, along with half a dozen of our sisters. The Emperor knows their names now. If nothing else, this should be a test of that infamous Blood Angel's celerity. Perhaps some of these alien scum will still be alive by the time the Astartes reach us. Unlikely, but the Emperor's blessing has put me in a charitable mood.
The Red Council has welcomed Caroness Mortilia as a provisional advisor, who now counsels Commander Dante in his chapter command. She maintains a sparse honor guard of Celestians while staying within the Arx Angelicum. As most of the Baal mission undertake logistical, recovery, and missionary work on Baal Secundus, Sister Superior Verity has been attached to the Blood Angels' 8th Company to aid in eliminating any remaining Tyranid threat on the moon. Sister Superior Verity is a highly experienced officer and soldier, whose calm demeanor belies a furious inner zeal that only truly blossoms on the battlefield. And we get another unit unlock after that, Landspeeder Tornado. But before we go there, before I forget, time to replace this twin Iron Hail autocannon with an Incendium cannon. 10 attacks, base damage 6 to 9, flame, already better than twin Iron Hail. Armor piercing 3, however range 1 to 2, optimal 1. So this makes it a little bit more of a close range combatant. Still, should be useful when dealing with hordes of smaller units. Okay, we're good to go.
Not the entrance I had expected. Lieutenant, I was led to believe you Blood Angels preferred to work quickly.
The Emperor watches over you, Superior Verity Alodia. I did not relish the thought of reporting your death to the Red Council so soon after your deployment.
This isn't the first time my transport has been shot out from beneath me, Lieutenant.
Well, that's pleasantries over with. Let's see. There's the Battle Sisters. There's Sister Superior. They're in a defensible position as far as I can tell. Who are we going to not deploy? Of course, we're not going to deploy these Battle Sisters. Why are you most likely not going to deploy Aggressors? Intercessors. A couple of these Inceptors. And we need just that bit more. But we are already running low. So let's do it like that. We are not gonna be deploying our Furioso Dreadnought for this one. Where are you? Therefore, we will take a squad of Intercessors, a fresh one. And looking at that, we are also we have enough points to take a squad of Battle Sisters with us. Looking at the layout, I think we can afford to split up a little bit. Tyrannid forces will be coming, of course, from these hills around us. Or they are already inside, and they're well within the perimeter. Therefore, all of our faster units will go to the right side. That's Sanguinary Guard, Lieutenant Carleon, Inceptors, and possibly Assault Terminators. Our mechanized options will go that way, and will be supported by the rest of our infantry, together with Kroganax and a Turo. This should be good.
Secure the crash site. The Logistician will want to recover this wreckage.
Yeah, what do we have here? Thornback, which is another type of Carnifex. Couple of Gargoyles, Squad of Warriors, Hormagaunts, Venomthropes. More Hormagaunts and Warriors. And more Hormagaunts, Warriors, and Gargoyles. Relieve the Battle Sisters, 3 out of 3 units alive. Defend the Stormraven crash site.
There is little left in this universe that I have not witnessed.
There can only be victory.
We will fall upon them with righteous fury.
Ooh, and that's a Tyrannifex. The work for Assault Terminators is now cut out.
Awaiting command. My will never tires. Rolling to position.
Understood.
By his will.
Affirmative. For the Imperium!
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
Trust in your armor to turn their blades.
What can you shoot with? Frag Storm Grenade Launchers over here. Yeah, that's a good option.
Firing grenade volley!
Almost got them. Maybe the Heavy Bolter will be enough to finish them off.
Laying down fire!
Or at least weaken them enough. And the Twin Hail Iron Hail Stubber We'll do the same to Hormagons. Yep, that's half a squad dead. Good enough. Now, Brother Quindar, tickle these warriors. And by tickle, of course, do with your bullets. Excuse me, bolts.
The road of righteousness is soaked in the blood of the unworthy.
Now, what do you have, Sister Verity? You've got your bolter, you've got your chainsword, and you've got your active ability, Battle Sermon. Affects all allies within a range of 1 tiles, plus 15% melee and range damage, plus 20% Faith and Fury trigger chance. No idea what it means.
In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
But let's fall back a little bit to a more defensible position.
I will not fail.
And let them come to us. They will break through this wall, of course. But we will be waiting on them.
They shall never walk in the Emperor's light.
I defy their existence.
We are indomitable. Firing.
And finish them off. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
They will fear to tread close.
Watch out for this one. Its ire is inflamed, and just as likely to impale than trample you.
Come a little closer.
Let them hide in the shadows.
Yes, there is an awful lot of
I
them.
have faced better.
But we should be able to prevail. After all, numerical superiority is kinda like the Tyranid's shtick.
Fire.
Come on, finish it off. Good. What are you doing, you silly bugs? More gargoyles.
The Emperor's light
How appealing.
burns bright.
Our presence here means we have already won.
More venom tropes, because of course. Time to shift things around a little bit. What was your range once again? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Overwatch set.
Now, Brother Quinta, remove these venom tropes from the premises. We hate them. Oh, what? That's the first whiff I've seen you do. That's not like you.
Fire support.
What happened to you, brother?
Target acquired. Battle line squad ready.
Now, Invictor Warsuit. How about you introduce yourself to these gargoyles?
Vanguard marching.
I'm sure they'll be delighted to see you. Especially in this formation. I love that sound. Already the Incendium cannon is paying for itself. Now, Bile Predator should be good to deal with the warriors.
Firing.
And we can place it closer to the Predator, into the Venom Trope, as a bit of a distraction. See? It even presents its flank.
We are the Sisters of Battle. Target engaged.
Well, that was absolute minimum.
Understood.
For the Emperor.
Now let's shuffle things around somewhat.
With grace. With certainty.
Okay.
They wish to duel.
Unfortunate.
Victory is inevitable.
But do finish off this Venom Trope.
No mercy. Victory is inevitable.
One of them may die because of the Venom. So Brother
The
A2
sanguinary
needs to
priesthood
get
serves
there
the will of the
fast.
chapter.
Unfortunately, he won't get there fast
There will
enough.
be poetry to their deaths.
Now, Inceptor should be able to weaken that Hormagon squad. Then again, we have much bigger force on approach from this vector.
Always forwards. Leave nothing but stains beneath our feet.
Almost got them.
In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
How about we do it like so?
With haste.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
85%. Still, should be alright. That was okay.
Fear has no place in our hearts, sisters, for the Emperor watches over us.
38%.
In every shadow I find heresy.
Of course you do. That's part of your job description, after all.
See the beast rage in impotence. Its mewling tantrum will be for naught.
Sanguinius watches over us.
That should be everyone.
Needs fixing.
Well, besides Krogenax. And Krogenax can move up to Invictor Warsuit. In theory, he should be fine, but then again, there are still 2 squads of gargoyles left. And much more coming. Two Thornbacks, a Tyrannofex. We'll see how this all develops.
Ranged plasma on your request. Moving into position.
Tech Marine, standing by.
Wait, what?
About that crash site.
Relieve the sisters. The Xenos have cost us enough already.
Well, that takes care of one thing. I'm guessing it was impossible to hold it anyway. Not with our current forces.
We're taking fire!
But we'll need to verify that, of course.
We will endure.
If not, then I will have to see about whether it's possible. Ow! That's their organic flamethrower. Or bile spew, or however else you want to call it.
We're taking fire!
And we both know that Sister Verity absolutely needs to survive.
Test our armor. Rally behind me, brothers! We will not break! Break them on our shields!
There's another Thornback.
They wish to test their strength!
Ow!
We will not break! Break them on our shields!
Oh, that squad of Assault Terminators is in a precarious position, honestly.
We are taking fire!
And I absolutely hate gargoyles, as usual. I do not like this. At all.
Assault Terminators, ready for action!
I'll need to consider everything. No, let me just double check on something. I don't have much time left, it seems. Therefore, I will be forced to cut this mission short so that we can consider what else to do. That's the autosave at the start, that's the save before the previous turn. Let's just quickly go back to that one, and then I can formulate as to what we can do in this particular instance. No, that's not exactly where I imagined we would end up. But I can work with this.
I await your orders. Frag bombardment commencing.
There will be poetry to their deaths. Unleash devastation, brothers! With grace.
Hellblasters awaiting target. Target acquired. By your command. My vigilance is eternal.
Yet the meter Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
My power is yours to command.
Now, can you kill it in one hit now? Okay, that's a whiff.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Now then, where were we?
Command received.
Oh, we didn't wipe them all out.
Death from above!
Guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way then. Slowly and carefully.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Heavy fire support! A powerful decision.
Carefully.
Moving into position. Your orders.
Almost.
We are indomitable. Inceptors waiting to launch. Without hesitation. Leave nothing but stains beneath our feet.
That should be more than enough to wipe them out.
Firing.
Now the ball predator moves up.
Order confirmed.
And hopefully does not die to the combined efforts of Exocrines. Should be enough to wipe out this warrior squad. Good. Anyone else left? Oh, Sergeant Carleon. Excuse me, Lieutenant Carleon.
My fury will be fast.
And move up over here. Yeah, that should be everyone.
Let them hide in the shadows. I must resist.
Get out of here. Yeah, you stay in your lane.
They challenge us from afar.
Good thing your poison does not work on us now.
Faced better.
Neither will yours.
Impatience acknowledged.
I will see you wiped out. Okay, he's targeting our blasters. I'm guessing they are wiped out. But we'll see in a bit. Yep, unfortunately they are once again wiped out. I guess some things are just inevitable. Or maybe I could do a better job.
With strength. We are the fear that strikes at their hearts.
I go where I am needed.
Always forwards.
Affirmative.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Are you gonna retaliate?
Mercy.
You will not.
Death from above.
Number go up. I'm happy.
We are the sons of Sanguinius. Bring me your broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
Now then, let's see what can be done.
In mind, body, and spirit.
Do you get a surge?
Our blood ignites!
Maybe another one?
With certainty.
No? Fine. We'll use the
Our
surge.
will is immutable. Our glory inevitable. For
more sanguineous! Like the fires of angel wings!
With haste.
Arleon will finish off this gargoyle squad. And make sure that next one does not get away cleanly.
Destination confirmed.
Put in 2 tiles. 1, 2, 3, unfortunately.
Confirmed.
On my way.
They challenge us from afar! They wish to duel.
Break them on our shields!
I have faced better.
Bastards.
We will not break! Under fire!
Just for that, I'm removing your living privileges.
Storm Raven en route. My vigilance is eternal.
And another one.
Sanguinary Guard at your disposal.
Plasma fire support ready. Ranged plasma on your request.
There can only be victory. Their death is our only option.
I am ready to help.
Now, how about we do it like so?
We are the defenders of Baal.
You will be gunned down like the bug you are.
Moving.
Now, if we do it like this,
With precision, brothers.
finish them off. Righteous
We are just
exhortation.
and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor.
Kill it. That'll be a bit of a waste.
As you say.
Trust
in your armor to turn their blades.
And this should be it.
That appears to be the last of them. Let's...
Now, as I mentioned, I will consider how to approach Sister Verity mission at some point in the future. For now, however, I'm going to need to call it for today, as I've got another thing approaching, and besides that, well, there are other things I need to take care of. For now, I would like to thank you all for coming. Do look forward to further streams, and of course, if you want to get an invite to our server, message me on Discord, as we do run movie nights every Friday